Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today we're actually going to be going over some secrets from Kevin O'Leary to why he is the multi-billionaire mogul that he is today. He is one of the smartest people in the world at conducting business. Got his start when he was doing his busboy duties all the way up to the micromanager business solution expert that he is today. He is a technological genius, and these secrets and tips from him are going to make sure you understand how to be successful with him and also how to be successful in life. What's going on, guys? JT here with The Wealthy, coming at you with another video. Make sure before the video loads up to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let us know in the comment section down below if you're a new subscriber by subscribing and commenting down below saying you subscribed. Now guys, let's get into the 9 business tips from Kevin O'Leary. Our first tip is business is war. An entrepreneur should be in it to win it, to crush the competition. Kevin has a no-nonsense approach to business which is void of emotion. Business is war and you have to play to win. Don't let your feelings get in the way. The market will determine who survives and who doesn't, so play the game with everything you've got. Don't be afraid to lose. Don't be afraid to give it all and leave it all out on the battlefield. Just reassemble your troops and try again with a different strategy. O'Leary says business is war. I go out there, I want to kill the competitors. I want to make their life miserable. As you see on Shark Tank, he does a little bit of each on every show and every business operation he's involved in. He says, I want to steal their market share, I want them to fear me, and I want everyone on my team thinking we're going to win. That's a very successful strategy, comparing business to war, making sure that you take it super serious, because ultimately at the end of the day, this is your life, this is what you're going into war with, and this is how you're going to make your money and income in total. Here we have your dollars are your soldiers. Money is the lifeblood of business. Many will espouse how money is overrated and shouldn't be the most important pursuit of happiness in business. Kevin disagrees. He likens your startup finances to start your soldiers in the battlefield of business. Here's how I think of money. As soldiers, I send them out to war every day. I want them to take prisoners and come home, so there's more of them. If some of them die, that's bad. If they all die, that means you're broke. Very blunt and simple by O'Leary. He says if you lose all your money, you're broke. But if you come back with prisoners of war equals more money, then you have more money in the bank. It's a very simple strategy, but also a very good comparison by Mr. O'Leary. Upcoming, we have entrepreneurship equals freedom. Kevin tells a story of when he was a teenager and worked at an ice cream store in the local mall. One day he was asked to scrape gum off the floor, and when he refused to, he was fired. He ended up reflecting on this years later and says it taught him freedom, that being an employee is slavery and being an entrepreneur is true freedom. From that day forward, he vowed he was never going to work for anyone else again, and he stands true to that to this day. I mean, you see him on shows like Shark Tank, all these entrepreneurship shows. He is just a technological genius who's very good with technology and advances in it, and has taught himself from the ground up that dead money isn't alive money. It doesn't make you happy. You got to make that money alive, and once you do, you can keep making multitudes of it. That way, you can become the billionaire that he is today. Next, we have spend the interest, never the principal. As the chairman of O'Leary Funds, Kevin's entire investment firm is based on this fundamental lesson he learned from his mother at an early age. His mother would always say, spend only the interest, never the principal. This means don't let go of your nest egg. Leave the principal alone to accumulate interest and send that interest back out onto the battlefield. This is a very smart strategical strategy that his mother has instilled in him to this day. That way his characters, his principles, he understands that money is something that's very, very important. Even though it's not the principal, you gotta spend the interest. You gotta make sure you invest time into this. You gotta make sure you invest time in your life, in this personal time and time when you're on the job. It's very, very important to go big or go home with this, so make sure to never cower it out. Upcoming, we have don't fall in love with the bad ideas. This is a very important one because money runs from bad ideas. Entrepreneurs who are in love with bad ideas kill companies and send money running. On Shark Tank, you will often see incredibly passionate entrepreneurs who are infatuated with the terrible ideas that don't either sell or aren't backed by viable business models. Kevin is actually the first one usually on the show to bring a dose of reality to those people. I have met so many entrepreneurs with the passion and even the work ethic to succeed, but who are so obsessed with the idea that they don't see its obvious flaws. Think about that. If you can't even acknowledge your failures, how can you cut the rope and move on? If you have a terrible idea, like say you want to be a musician, but you're actually better at accounting and good with numbers, but your true passion is in the music industry. Even though you may be somewhat talented in it, go with your first talent, the one you're the best at. Now you can get better on the side with the music, however, keep your main interest intact. Make sure, even though it's not your main interest, make it your main source of income so that one day you could eventually become a millionaire in that business industry with the accounting and numbers, and then you could focus more on the music. It's never a bad idea to keep two open viable jobs that bring in income, opposed to one open one you're very good at and another one that brings in some income but you're not the best at. It's fine, but make sure that the main one that you're the best at, that can make you the best money, you stick with ultimately. Here we have opportunity comes fast. Known for saying opportunity knocked and nobody was home, Kevin shows entrepreneurs on Shark Tank that opportunity comes very, very fast. It also leaves just as quickly. An offer from an investor can arise and expire in moments. You need to think fast and make quick decisions under pressure. Lastly, we have passion isn't everything. This kind of backtracks on our previous one, the don't fall in love with bad ideas, but Kevin actually started out wanting to be a fashion photographer until his father shot down that idea with some brutal honesty. "You're just not that good at it, son," his father told him. Kevin realized that to make the kind of money he wanted to make, his passion of photography just wasn't going to cut it. It wasn't going to get him to where he wanted to be ultimately at the end of his life. He wasn't prepared to be a starving artist with most of his photos going unsold, so he left his passion behind to pursue business. Don't let your passions blind you and lead you away from success. It's the same one with wanting to be an artist. Even though you may have some talent in it, you have the passion there. However, it's probably not going to end up making you the most money at the end of the day. So stick with whatever you're the best at, make that your career choice, and then once you're worth millions or even maybe potentially billions of dollars, then you can retire and focus on that thing that you've ultimately loved your whole life. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to y'all. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to comment down below if you're a new subscriber saying I subscribe. That way you can be entered in our subscriber monthly giveaway. Guys, also let us know in the comment section down below which tip was your favorite. Kevin O'Leary's full of success. He has all these chock full ideas of potential ideas that are leading to success, and they're ultimately very brutally honest and very, very humbling. Guys, this is JT with The Wealthy signing off. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, see you guys later.